Hello. So in the last video, I had started making Space Invaders. Um, and I made it so then the player can move. I made it so then they can shoot. I've fixed the problem off camera, where now when you shoot something, it does render an explosion. It was actually quite simple. I just needed to delete the alien and then render the shot before I had or then run through the alien. So basically, I had to delete the alien, render the shot, then I iterate through the alien class in all the functions. Um, so yeah, I don't actually quite know the reason. It's just swap around which order they go in. So run aliens was first, and it should actually be afterwards, apparently. Yeah, so it works. I also found out that in the original game, the FPS was capped to 31 for some reason. Not quite sure why. I don't know whether the computers just weren't able to push any more frames. I don't know, but they were capped to 31. So I've done that. I'm trying to mimic the game as much as I can. And make it as accurate as I can. Now obviously it's not going to be mega accurate, and I'm just doing it for fun, so it's cool. But here we have the game. Now, I'm aware that apparently, um, uh, you know, basically they move downwards. And I think it's every time they hit the wall. Let me search up. Let me search up some Space Invaders. So 1978, right? Um. So I mean, they actually moved a lot less than that. They moved a lot less than that. So every time that they like did an animation where, let's say, see these guys, it looks like their arms almost going up. Um, Basically, every time they animated and their arms went up, um, they moved, and they also slowly started moving faster on the x-axis, which was shown by the faster animations. Right. Okay. So, let's do that. So, when the alien moves, every time it moves, so it's kind of like so basically on one frame, on the first frame of the animation, they would move. Just every time it animates, so there needs to be like Okay, how about I get rid of this? I move it up here, and at the end of each animation, we just call the movement with a certain velocity and the dt. Right? So render alien. So in render alien, the velocity. There we are. Great. So let's try running this. Okay. So now they move every other animation, although be it's not actually that fast. So we're gonna need to make this velocity of whatever larger. Let's say we could do the actual width. Oh wait, I'll probably have a size variable somewhere in there. Right. Okay. Never mind. Okay. Let's try like 50 then. I mean, this might not work, to be honest. This is simply just an experiment, so if you can call it that. So I'm like watching the gameplay of it. So no, it's not every other frame. It's every frame. Every new frame. Huh. Well, how many is in here? We have 4 in each one. So I suppose we could say, like, if the self.image ID modulated, we'll convert it into an integer, so then they'll actually get a proper modulation, like a full number. Multiplied by 2 is equal to 0. Or should we do 4? I mean, you kind of get the same result anyways. Then we do the movement. That's not... right, yeah, no, we're not doing that, okay. Because it's like, if it's 0, we're going to have to add 1. Move, 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 move. So, and we could just say if self.image ID is equal to 0, then we do that. And then elif, I mean, this is pretty much the lazy way of doing this, but I mean, it might not even work. We'll say is equal to 2. 2, yeah, 0, yeah, that'll work. I think. So, basically, in the original game, I'll just show you. Right, that was an ad for another video. So as you can see, every animation they move as they animate. So, by the way, that video was done by someone called Game Archive - No Commentary Gameplay. If you wanted to know. Anyways. No, oh god, no, right. I mean, because the current way we have it, the current way I have it, it works. Just not. That's quite interesting. We'll keep it there like that, and we're gonna do that. Boom, right. We could say we update the false position. No, we gotta do it at the same time. So if in self.image ID is equal to 0, or the in self.image ID is equal to 2, I believe I did it as before. Oh wait, because it's going to be on that for a good period of time. That's why. So I need to render one image. I've got to change my rendering the way that I render it. So I've got to render one image, and then after a certain period of time, so let's say after so many ticks, I suppose I do it again. So I just change which image it is. So let's say this is called ID, right? And let's say we import ID. So right here is going to be a certain like ID number, right? And or rather that will be the ticks. So we'll have, like, the amount of ticks. We could use these ticks, right, because I don't really need them like that. Plus equals 1. Then if it becomes greater than or equal to that, that's equal to 0, so it resets it. We're going to have to change that to, let's say how many ticks. Should we say, like, we should probably say something like I mean, relative FPS, that's gonna be a second. That's gonna be a full second. So to be fair, we could say something like a full second. So every So how would we use it with the ticks? So if the ticks, I'm just trying to think of a new way to render it. So let's see, what sort of speed do they render it at the start? So one, two. So at the start, it's probably about maybe a second between each new animation. So I suppose right here, by default, that is equal to 0, right? And I suppose when it reaches a second, alien image ID. So if it's equal to 1, so if that is currently equal to 0, that can be now equal to a 1. Or we'll just say less than or equal to, else the alien image ID is now equal to 0. So every second it goes 1, 0, 1, 0. We'll put it in here in the run aliens function, and we'll pass it in there, and we'll pass it there. Please work. Come on, it's not changing, is it? Right, let's print. Let's print. So 0, 1, 0. Okay, so it's changing as it should. Oh wait, it's because I need to. Right, let's make it a 2, because yeah. So every second now they animate, which is what we want. So it goes 0 to 0 to forever, while the game's running. And now we want to move it once every second as well. So I guess I could say like the ticks, right? So if I appended in some ticks, right, and passed in some ticks, if the ticks, so like if the ticks, it's a less than 10, right, then we do that. So 10 times in a second it will move. Maybe. Okay. Now let's just change that to something slightly different, because it's kind of moving a bit too much, you know. If I say maybe move half the amount, let's say half the amount. Nah, still not right. Still not right. Okay, let's say we said 1, right? Okay, so it's going to move an absolutely tiny amount. We got to change this velocity, you know. We got to change it. We got to change this. We got to change this to like 100, because it's just not moving enough. It's just not moving enough. Do we need to times it by dt? Like if it's... Oh, wait, that... Right, we can get rid of that as well. We might not need to times it by dt if we kind of... Never mind, we'll just leave it. It doesn't really make a difference. That I can perceive as anyways. Okay, let's say I did it as some absurd number. Okay, it still doesn't really move. How strange. Oh, we add it onto that, and then why wouldn't... I mean, this is such an absurdly large number, but even at 1 it moves at the same amount. So I guess even though it's only doing... But it's doing it for 1... like literally for one tick, for one loop through the program, it moves the alien. But even so, even moving it such a little amount every second, only once a second, it should still um it should still move a hell of a lot if it's. So the only way to really get it moving more is to increase the amount of ticks. Yeah, but that's like too slow. Jeez, the bullet's going through the middle. That's like too slow, that is. That's way too slow. That's way too slow. I mean, we are putting this into the end. How about I just said 10,000? Yep, I knew it. I knew it. They were just disappeared. They're gone. They're gone forever. See, now they move like an absolute ton. We change that over to 1. That is so much better. Except the only problem is just that, like, I put in these numbers, right? Like, what's so? Why doesn't it work with that? I don't understand. I would like to I'd like to print that actually. So it's 1. It's 1. It's what? Very interesting. Oh, because I'm only taking the first. I'm only yeah. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I'm only taking the first like number. Yeah. Okay. But that still doesn't make sense because it's a bloody list. That should give me 1. Not. I can't just say velocity because it's a list. You can't. Oops, I meant to do it here. Yeah, no, it's not going to work, obviously. Right, yeah. Right, I just said 0, because at the end of the day, it's always going to be the first one. Okay. So, there's only a 1 appended into there. This is mind-boggling on why that could be. I mean, what could be setting it to 1? Maybe it doesn't like having more than a single character in there. I don't know. I mean, I already know that won't work. I'm just doing it just because. I mean, I could always say that times 10, and so it gives me 10 anyways. So, and then it's still going to move because it's going to change it to -1. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hang on. Oh, wait. Wait, is it because by default the velocity that we append into it already has 1? It's because it already has 1 in it. There we go. That's why. Jesus Christ. Okay. I mean, now it works. That's good. So it kind of moves. It moves 10 pixels. I mean, is that like similar? I think that's where they moved a little bit less. They probably moved something more around 5. I would say. That's more or less the speed that they went at. Let's see. Yeah, that's much better. Okay, now we're just gonna make it so that then, I mean, is it? I believe it's every time they hit the side of each wall, they kind of move downwards on the y-axis. I believe yeah, every time maybe. Yeah. So every time they hit the wall, they move downwards on the y, and they also increase their speeds. So I guess I need to set that. How would I make so then they move down? But it can't be something like what we've done with the x velocity, because that's constantly incrementing their x position, whereas on the y, it's going to be once they increment it by. I could just say, like, oh no, that won't be for all of them, then, will it? Oh, that's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. Okay. Because I can't just say here, oh, al dot rect dot y is now equal to. I can just say plus equals to size and it moves down. No, I can't do that because it will only do the ones which meet this condition, and only the ones on the outside do, not the ones on the inside. I'll demonstrate this if that even works. Anyways, you'll see. Only the ones on the outside should actually move down here, which is not what we want. So as you can see, they move down. So that's not a good thing because, well, like I said, it only means that they move down. Nothing else does. I can't. I mean, if something's on the same row, so let's say, because this is a 2D array, so if they're in the same like array, 2D array, then they're equal to each other's y-axis all the time. So I could have like an update, update alien y, and we'll put in the alien order, alien list, for a order in alien order. So we're iterating through. We're gonna need some probably like an ID, right? Although we can just get the alien.type. So we'll probably not actually need that there. Actually, because we can probably just say like if the al.alien did I make an alien type? I can't remember if I made it alien type, yeah I did. Except I also need to make it an object. So does the only places where okay, right. Okay, right, I should get rid of that. Should get rid of that. And I should get rid of that. There we are. Right. So now we've made it an object, which is good. So we're saying if the al.type. So we got to check for every other one on the list. So let's say we start from 0, 0. So start from the top left alien. So we're gonna need the ID and enumerate. It's gonna need to be a try an except statement. So if the input type is equal to the alien list ID plus 1 dot alien type, then the al, we're doing the one in front of it, right? Dot y is equal to the alien list ID plus 1 dot alien type. then there's an error. That means you're on the last ones. Oh wait, no, this wouldn't work. Oh wait, yeah, no, it would. 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 It would. If the alien type, we're gonna have to do -1 instead. Now let's see. Now for this, we're gonna have to say if the ticks is less than 0, so it only does it once in a frame, in a second or whatever. I don't know. Right. Invalid rector. So what? Sorry. al.rect.y. Can you not do that? I've put it to the .rect.y. Yeah. I think that's the right answer. Oh God, no, Jesus. Okay, no, because those ones have moved bad. Oh my God, no, from that's okay. Well, we only set it to that if the y is more than that. No, because that just means the top ones will move down then. So we have to know if they're on the same row. Never mind, we can't do this here. We're gonna have to use the function that I was making before, update the y position. So if the so we're gonna change that to row. So and then we're gonna iterate through the aliens. So for al in alien, we're probably gonna need ID. So what we iterate through each row at the same time as doing that. Don't know how that's going to have an effect on performance, but whatever. We have 31 FPS running out. We've got a lot of room to lose performance, so I'm not going to try and optimize this too much. So let me just make sure I'm still recording. Goods. So you're iterating through that. Ultimately, they're going to be on the same row, right? Or we could just I mean, how many is here? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So if the number modulated by 10, so the ID that you're on in the alien list modulated by 10 is 0, you're on the end one. And so we can actually say every other alien before that is no less than the current ID -10 that has an ID no less than that, then we'll set the Y position to it. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. We can probably do that in this one. Although we're gonna need the ID again, yeah. So I forgot what I said. Oh no. Oh yeah, if the ID modulated by 10 is equal to 0, then I said everything below that. Yeah, behind that. No less than, yeah. So see. There's probably so much better ways to do this, but whatever. We'll say if ID2 is greater than or equal to ID -10, would it be great? Yeah, it'd be greater than or equal to. And the ID2 is, it's got to be greater than that, is less than the ID. Then we can say al2.rect.y is equal to al.rect.y. Maybe. Maybe that would work. I don't know. What's the point in running it? Oh my god, no. Nope. That didn't work. So we iterate through the alien list. If the ID is multiplied by 10, which is 0, so it has to be +1, wouldn't it? It'd have to be. It would. Oh, it didn't break so far. Let's see. Come on. I'm begging. I'm begging, please. Just work. Sake, man. I'm exactly where I'm at before. Like, god damn it. Oh, wait, we're setting the wrong one here. No, we're not. We're setting the right one. So, I guess, ID -10. Well, if it's already 1 less, that's fine. And the ID 2, because I would have been fine with them shooting right down underneath the screen if they all moved together. But they're not. It's only the ones in the far outer edge. For ID, if the ID2 is greater than, and the ID2s of each alien is less than the ID, which is correct, that's good, then you set that Y position equal to that Y position. I had to put +1 on the ID because when you get to the one, because even though there's 10 items in each list, in each row, when you get to the end of that row, the ID of that will be 9, so you have to add 1. And if the ID is 0 at the start, which it always is, modulate that by 10, it's always going to be 0. So you have to add 1 there. So no, that's right. Could I just like print something, I don't know, just so then I can see if it like, is actually working. Come on. Okay, so it's not even running through it. Okay, I'd like to see, does it even get past this part? I don't think it will, but that's me. No, it did. To be fair, we don't need that. We could actually stick this, like, we're gonna say if the ticks is less than 0. If the ticks is less than 0, I could actually just run those there, right? Because you're on the outer edge ones. So I don't need to check for that. Come on, please, just work, please. Nope, but it didn't break either, did it? So, don't know. That's not a win, but it's not a loss. Right, come on, just print something. Like, come on, print something. Anything. Well, not anything. Just print the thing that I put there. I accidentally dropped my microphone. Okay, nothing got printed. So it's clearly that if statement that they're not getting. No, it's actually not getting through the ticks part. Like, because the ticks have to be less than 0. No, it's less than 1, isn't it? They have to be less than 1. That's what, not 0. Otherwise, it just won't run because the ticks will never be less than 0. Come on. Okay, you know what? I consider that a win because they all move down, except for some reason, these ones at the end here. And now that's going all brokey. Jesus Christ, what the hell is going on? why would that one decide that? Maybe it's because of the greater than or equal to. Maybe that's the causation. Okay, so I can shoot things there. I just want to see that. Right. Two have mysteriously disappeared. And whenever you try and shoot one, it says the bullet index is out of range. That's probably because of the missing things. They probably disappeared, the missing aliens. Okay. Well, that's most definitely confusing. They must have moved downwards. They must have moved downwards into the aliens below them. Don't quite know why though. It's kind of like an anomaly. It's right. So that worked, but the far left end, and I can shoot them this time. It'll probably break if I try and shoot the far. No, it didn't. God, why did they have to be the only line that simply doesn't work? Let's try it with 10 again, although I know it won't work. I just want to see. I hope this is something that sometimes works, sometimes doesn't work. Those sort of things are so annoying. Hey, yo, it moved. They all went down at the same time. Let's see, does it work on the left side? If it works on the left side, we're good to go. I'm good to move on to the next thing to implement, which is speeding them up every single time they go down each one, which is actually relatively easy. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Ah, nearly, man, nearly. Nearly worked. Oh, wait. Oh, I know why it didn't work. It's because I need to have the equal sign there. I was only doing stuff to the top one. Alright, that'll work now. Okay, so now I need to make something every single time. Every single time they go down, they also increase the velocity. So to do that, well, this is where we change the velocities. So I suppose we could give this like a variable name, speed, right? And that will simply just be minus speed, right? So this speed variable, we'll put it here. Right. So speed is equal to 5. Change that with speeds. And we'll put in speed right there. I'm passing in so many parameters. This isn't. I don't like having a lot of parameters. So we should probably actually change the velocity afterwards. No, we shouldn't. We can do it beforehand. So I can just set the speed is equal to speed, I don't know, times by like bloody 1.3 or something. I don't know. Maybe let's try it out and see. Now we gotta look to see if there's any sort of change in velocity on the x-axis. You know what's one thing? They are moving further, but we need to increase the animation speed, or how fast they animate, basically. And on Rain the Alien, we have that, right? We determine what that should be depending on this amount. So it's every second, right? So if I just put rel FPS, I don't know, I suppose, well, put in the relative FPS here as well. So every time we do it, we're gonna need to return the relative FPS, and we'll say relative FPS. I guess you'd want to like I should probably use those here as well. I tend not to use like times equals or divide equals. I always just put like the variable and then that's equal to that, and then the operation with itself. I always forget that that exists because I never really use it. The relative FPS will times up by the same amount. So now when they reach the right side, they should they froze. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know. I was looking at that then. I just don't know. Don't know why that could be the case. I don't know. Oh wait, we're making it larger, aren't we? We want to divide equal by 1.3 because I mean, quite ultimately, because you're wanting to make it go faster. Yeah, so you'd have to divide equal by that. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Divide equal by 1.3. Oops. Wait, what ones were there? Python 3.9 manuals. I've never heard of that. I've never seen that before, really. Apparently there's maybe there was a documentation for it. I don't know. It just caught my eye. The question mark. Please don't free what? Okay. Right. Instead, then we'll say times equals like I don't know. We'll make it like 0.9. It's 10% slower each time, basically. Right. That would make it 10% slower. You times it by 0.9, so they're going 10% faster, not slower. Come on, don't. Okay, right, it's done it, but it's now as if it's. Okay, right. This makes no sense. It makes no sense. You when you so currently it's 60. Oh wait, that might not actually be something we want to change. I'll put like S there. because we don't actually want to change the full relative FPS. We that's not something we want to change. I just thought about it, Yeah, that's okay. It's still going because we don't actually want to change the full-on relative FPS. That's maybe if you want to slow down the game. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. You times it by 0.9. You're only losing 10%. It's making it 10% faster. Is that like too much? This is quite strange. See, they're going quite slow here. You don't want it to be like a sudden increase. Come on, just work. Just work. It. It's just right. um. Hmm. Let me just make sure that like. It's because I've done times equals and that somehow changed it. I don't know. Oh wait, I know why. It's because I need to do this. Um, I need to I need to do this here. That's why it's all got to be in the ticks because it can only happen for one frame. Yeah. So yeah. Okay, they went down twice for some reason, and that list index is out of range. This is just not working. Um. Hmm. I mean, why did it go down twice though? Maybe because it hit. Hmm. This isn't good. Hmm. Hmm. Let me run it again. I want to see. Yeah, so it sort of goes down twice for some reason. And then it goes down 3 times, and for some reason the top row has, like, went down with the next row. Right. How about in time, instead of increasing each one by 10% every time, we do it by a mere 2%. And instead of increasing the animation speed by that much, we just do it by 3%. I might have to change the way that I update the Y position of them because it doesn't seem to, as you can see, it doesn't actually seem to be that reliable. Um, like, yeah, very strange. Wait, how did they get up to the top? Wait. I can shoot them there, right? Yeah. What about when they move down again? I get the error, don't I? See, some of them have now disappeared, so the Y just doesn't... So that, like, doesn't work. I think it's because we're changing the relative FPS. If we simply just increase the speeds, let's see what happens then. If we just increase the speed by 2% for every frame. Right, we still move down 3 times? That's way too quick. Okay, do they break up, like, do they mix around and all that stuff? Is that something to do with the speed or the relative FPS? I think it's going to be to do with the relative FPS. No, it's I mean, is this is the way that I'm moving them all down not reliable, or is there something else causing this? I think that this just isn't reliable. I might have to find a new way of I have to find a new way of moving them down on the Y. I mean, I could just iterate through the list again, like so doing that, I could just iterate through the alien list again. So al in for al in the alien list al.rect.y plus equals al.size. Let's try that out. I wouldn't need that, I don't believe, because it just iterates through all of them. So it's kind of reached the ones on the outside anyways. I hope this works. This seems like like a instead of setting things to other things, it's just whoa. No. What? What was that going on? That has something to do with the relative FPS. It could do, potentially. I feel like the relative FPS could have something to do with that, because let's say the ticks is less than 0, and then you reset. Wait, no, because I'm not changing that, am I? Wait, no, I am. Or am I? I'll have to go down and look at some of the code. Right, okay, no, it's just broken. Okay, it's just broken. Went past it. Do I have to also use that for the FPS? Is this something just... I don't know. I'm trying everything here, to be honest. Right. Let's use let's try and use this method again. Let's change that to that. Maybe that relative FPS, like the delta time causes, because it's like not the relative FPS and then the underscore s that these are using, maybe because it's not like in sync with the FPS making a proper delta time value, it just wrecks it. Why are they going so slow? They're going very, very slow. Hmm. Let's see, does it break or does it still work? Probably will break. Yeah. What is going on? It's like they've shifted. It's almost as if they've shifted. What? Hmm. I don't really know what's going on. I don't know the causation of it. I mean, if. Hmm. I mean, I don't understand though why here I. Oh, wait, I know why. I know why that won't work. Right, so we can just iterate to that again, and we say al2.rect.y plus equals, I don't know, I do like the al dot size, whatever. Right, the reason why that won't work is because even though you're only doing it for one frame, let's say five aliens on the far right side meet this condition, then this is going to be ran five times. Quite ultimately, this is going to be run five times. So you're going to move down 5 times, and that's not good. I could do something lazy maybe and like just divide that by 5, but I don't know. I don't know whether that would. Don't know whether that would work. I can try it out. Um, so I would have to basically run that, and then I don't know. Maybe just add one to the ticks, which probably isn't good, but might disrupt the cycle of it or something. But I don't know. Let's see. Does it work? Kind of, but not really. I'm not gonna settle for that. So it's weird because it goes down, then it goes down again. So I could just say um, ticks plus equals 1. Uh, you know, hopefully then it should only run through once. let's just hope. Oh, but then it doesn't mean that it will run the other ticks, will it? Yeah, no, it will keep going down. It's never gonna go. It's never gonna start going left because the ticks is too good. So maybe we could say ticks. Nah, because then it's always going to be stuck at like a standstill. Yeah, exactly. Point proven. Let's not say that then. Let's not do that as well. That's not good. Um. Can that just not be run through 5 times? Like, please. it's really annoying. Well, we can get rid of that for then that side, that way. So I don't know what to do here. I mean, we need to get this to run once, cycle through, and then stop. It doesn't do it again until you reach the other side. Okay, sounds simple, but it's not, because I mean, unless we do the movement, like, make this condition false. So like let's say we do that. We do that, and then to make this condition false, we simply run that. This is not going to work. This is going to end so badly. So badly. Yeah, I kind of. Well, I didn't see that coming, to be fair. I didn't actually think that would happen. It didn't seem likely on why it would just zoom downwards. We moved it. Oh, wait, no, because that's. No, that has something to do with the ticks. That does it all the time. Maybe just do. So that should do the opposite and actually get. Yeah, no, that in my head works. Don't know whether it will in game. Probably give the same result. Well, I mean, it moved, didn't it? Jeez, right. Although some of the aliens at the top were misaligned. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah, no, we're not gonna see that solution I had done is actually kind of close to working in a way, but it's not. Let me watch it again. What was the main problem? Was it working and it was just because the right row were misaligned? Or was it just too fast or something? Like what? I need to watch it again to. Right. Okay. Um. I'll try dividing that by 5 again. I say 5 because there's 5 like aliens on each row, so that's good. Okay, so no, it works. It's just these ones that I need to stop from aligning. So why would they move over more? Like, is it that they're moving over more than the others? Let me maybe it's because of that. I don't know. Let's see. Hopefully it is. Look, I don't really need to understand why it works. As long as it works, I don't really care. No. Okay. that literally doesn't make a difference. We apply the speed. We do the movement. I guess some right. Some. Right. So I could say like move to list dot append. We append each ID, and then I guess if the ID, if not ID in the moved list, then I guess, and we'll have to make a no, because we did wait through before it even got to the end, honestly. So maybe that will work. Maybe. Doubtful. Maybe. It didn't work. I surely thought I would have, because I thought that these were actually moving over to the left twice. Because at first, so the first one's to render this true, and then they move down, then they move to the left. Then it cycles through all of the aliens, whatever. They all I mean, maybe instead of trying to control them all as one herd, we should control them. I should control them as a row each. So each row, I check for collisions with, do everything like that for each row. That would have been such a better way. Oh my god, I could have been way past this now. I would have been on to making the shields and everything. Ah, no, god damn it. So what was it like? Because look, if you have each row, we to do each alien, you do the alien list, right? And you just append each one. But I could have had like, let's say, multiple lists, where this one is one list, this is another. So you have five different lists, and you just control each of them. Other aliens inside. I mean, let's say I was to do that. I mean, for starters, like, how would I go about it? I guess first off, I'd have like row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4, row 5. Then for type in row. So in each row, I, like, depending on the ID, I will append it to a certain list. Then like, basically, like here, for instance, I would do that, but then I just have like multiple. I just have like all 5 for loops. I'd have another 4 for loops. So I have like another for loop here, and then like another one. Oh wow! I didn't know that was a thing. Oh, you hit tab and it does that. I did not know that was a thing. That's quite cool. You know, So, and I don't think it would actually harm performance anymore, because even though we're having more for loops through more lists, they're shorter lists, so they're going to be faster than longer lists. And then for going left and right, for controlling the aliens to say, oh, you go left, you go right, whatever. I instead of that, I could just say, if the one on the end of this row makes this condition true, then you move that y, then basically you iterate through that row and you increment the y. Oh my god, it would have been so easy. So easy. It's like with the velocity, I don't even need to change it. Right, you know what? I'm doing it. Yeah, sure. It makes this like it makes this video a bit longer, but whatever. Right. Could I do no? I'm sticking. You know what? I'm sticking the thing which is gonna get me this game finished fastest. I'm not. I am like. I'm not trying to make this, have amazing performance. I'm not trying to do anything like that. I'm just trying to get it to work. Okay, so depending on the ID, so I don't know. I guess instead of that, we could just have a dictionary, which is the alien list, and it's a dictionary. Even though it's not a list, it contains lists or whatever. And I just have like, I don't know, row 1, which is just that. Row 2, which is that. Row 3, which again, empty list. So they're all obviously going to be like empty lists until obviously I fill them. And then row 5, right? Okay. Or I should just have 1. I should just have integers here. It'll be a lot easier to get these. Right. So basically, I'll alien list and I'll use the current ID that you're on plus 1 as the key, and then we do dot append. Jeez, look at that. Hey, yo, let's go. Right, and so we, but we still use the same arguments like this. Like we still, so there's not actually not that much change. Let's go into the run bullets and change the stuff there. So on the run bullets, we don't pass in the alien list to any of them. What? Okay. We do it differently then. Check collision, right? That's the next. All right, we'll do the run aliens afterwards, because that's got loads of parameters in it. It's bigger, more code. We'll do it last. So we iterate through the bullet list, and then we iterate through the alien list. So currently that is actually the key to each one. So right, the ID is just how many. So, and then we can't say that because that's the key. So we would then have to iterate again through each. So we'd have to say like, so we'd have to iterate through the alien list key. Or AL in. So if I did that, it would do each key. And it would check that. So that should technically actually be cool. there shouldn't be anything else I need to do that. Yeah, yeah. No, that's cool. That is cool. And then for an alien, there's actual code that I have to do and change it. Right. So when you have each row, instead of doing all this palaver, we will well, this is once again the key. So we just iterate through that, and we just say, for if that condition is true, if that condition is true, that should be cool. We don't need the moved list anymore, I don't think. Right? For real. And then what about the ticks? Yeah, what about the ticks? We're only gonna do them once, so like for real, like if the ticks is less than 1. Yeah. That looks cool. Let's run it. Watch it like not run. Hey, you know what? It's actually like working. I did not expect that. I mean, it might not work when like trying to move the aliens down and stuff. Probably won't. But I mean, like the fact that it actually came on and turned on. Wow. Okay, that's better. I mean, it moved down 3 times, be it, but I think this is actually um not glitching out. I mean, sure, yeah, it's kind of going diagonally down, not really like downwards, but it's moving down at least. Jeez, and it's only moving down. Yeah, that's sick. That is sick. And it's speeding up and it's all working. So it's so much easier to control everything by rows rather than a whole herd. Right. I should have thought of this though. I should have like made a whole plan before I had started actually making this game because I'm just coding like normal, just off the top of my head and stuff, just doing it like that, like what most people do. But I feel like when people make a video on something, they plan it out. I don't, because what, I'm not making money off this, and I'm a businessman. I have too much time. I don't have enough time. That's what I meant. um, right. I'm not a businessman. That's quite obvious. Okay, so the speed I feel like the speed that you increase it by is actually pretty good. We'll just change it down a little bit though. The relative FPS, that's cool. We'll just leave those. We'll tinker with these things in a bit. Oops. But now I just need to figure out why it's moving down diagonally. So it's obviously going to be something here. Don't really know. I don't really know. No, I do know. I'm pretty sure I have to change this by the len of the alien list, which is 5, right? So that is actually a waste of my time. That's just a waste of time, of game time, I mean, or processing time, because it's got to work out the length of it. So yeah, that's kind of just 5. We'll change it to yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it's only while that condition is true, but if it takes less than one, then you do that. Is I have a feeling that it's because the aliens aren't moving left fast enough, or if it was on the other side, right fast enough, and so they stay on the left side too much. Maybe it worked. They only went down once, but why in the world has that happened? God damn it! Nearly, they've all shifted over to the right. Why have they shifted over to the right? Shift back. You know what they actually did? Oh, well, the one on the far right went way too far. So they're working now, sort of, other than the top row, which is deciding to be the odd one out. It's so annoying. I just want to get this done. It's not like a chore doing this. It's just right. So they're all slowly breaking. Okay. So that fixed it, but then again didn't fix it at the exact same time. Maybe it's that. Maybe it is. I'm just trying everything. I mean, I'm moving it. I'm moving it row by row. So no, yeah, no, I'm doing that right. What? Just gonna do the same thing again. Is it just not doing it? It's like when you hit the far right side, it only does that with certain aliens rather than just all of them. So when it goes down, uh, hmm, how about I say that this is 0? Wait, no, that won't work. That won't work. That won't work. Hmm. Now, once I've finished coding these aliens, I'm gonna be so happy. I'm gonna be so incredibly happy once I have finished coding them because they're so annoying. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Strange. It's probably so obvious. I'm a bit tired right now as well, so I'm not coding up to my absolute highest standard, which is not necessarily a good thing. Hmm. I mean, we render the alien. That I don't know why I'm highlighting that or thinking about how that could even affect anything, but I am. So that's just the far right of the screen. Hmm. I don't know what could be making the top alien become change its position so drastically. I mean, I think it's having the movement function occur to it twice, which isn't good because then it it moves a lot, twice as much, which isn't good. Speed. I, I don't know. I'm kind of lost. Let me rewatch it. I'll watch the one on the top right. Just. Okay, so when going like that, it's cool. It works. But I need to change this back over to the len of the velocity times 1. So that is the latest and newest sort of speed that they should be going at. What? It's like they don't. Wait, what? I'm gonna rewatch that. Watching the one on the top right. I'm watching it. So the ones, no, the one on top right's fine. It's the other ones which move over to the right. So it's almost as if they're not getting the right. They're not. They're still moving over to the right before everything else. And then it happens again, except their y-axis doesn't change. What? What? Okay. Whatever. How strange. So why would the whole of the top row? I'm tired. Why would the whole of the top row still be using the? Maybe instead of having this run there, I should get this run just there. So then only. So they're all using the exact same speed all the time. If this don't work, I don't know. Seriously don't know. Yeah, I seriously don't know. I thought that they would have, by deleting it, updating it fast and, yeah, I did deleting the old speed would mean that they don't move any slower, but clearly it has nothing to do with that. And why the top row? What makes the top row act like this? Okay, so then it happens to the right row, but it's going down. It only happens to the top ones, and then they'll have the same fate as the top row. The middle row will have the same fate as the top row. Then it'll happen to the bottom row. What? No sense. Dictionary change size. Oh, while iterating through that. Yeah. I'll just put a break thing there. I don't know. Been on this for how long now? I've been on recording here for 1 hour and 30 minutes, nearly an hour and 31 in 4 seconds. So soon I'm gonna come off, stop recording, but I seriously don't know. Alright, I suppose for now, wait, so that causes it. So, yeah. So when some so when they all use the same speed, some move more than others. What? That's ridiculous. That is so strange. See, now this all, the bullets don't work because apparently you're changing the size of the alien list. Could I put like break in with that? Oh. Okay. How would you get around that? I'm deleting the alien list. Oh no. Gotta put the key in. Gotta put in the key. Ah, there we go. Although something very, very bad is happening. Right, yes, list index out of range. Cool. Oh wait, it's because I'm doing IDD2. ID3. There you go. Now it does the one that you showed. Let's go. Well, I mean, they do move downwards. Just whoa, way too much. Jesus Christ, I need to divide that Y speed by 5 again. Okay, so they don't move down exactly correctly, but I'm unsure on what causes their disarrangement. Seriously, I'm unsure. Well, I guess it works, kinda, doesn't it? Right, in the next video I'm going to be well, I might try and fix that off camera, but in the next video I'm going to be making the shields and trying to implement the scoring system. So, and then I'll either get the video done then, in the next video, or it'll be the one after that, so yeah.